Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm a coach and sports therapist, and welcome to our Wednesday recovery session. Today is all about stretching, mobility, flexibility, yoga-based movements, and breath work. Okay, so calming you from that kind of stressful environment, that kind of overworked environment that we kind of often in daily life. Okay, and then bring you back down to this normal, calming environment. Okay, so good morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Say hello in that comment section so I can see you all. Put some names to faces and so on and so forth. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Hope you're having a lovely day so far. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's session, both the strength session and the watt bike session. It was a toughie last night, so you're definitely going to need this if you did that and did those sessions. Okay, so the things you're going to need today are your yoga mats, okay, some yoga blocks if you have them, okay, just to take the edge off some of the stretches, and some yoga strap to increase some of those stretches. All right, so I hope you're okay so far. Hopefully you've got some fresh air coming through. Yeah, a little achy this morning. Some fresh air coming through, some nice ventilation, and a nice calming environment if you can. Okay, so with that all being said, hopefully you're gonna wind it back if you can. Now, if you can, you're gonna be sat on your hips, just like so. Okay, just like that, making your back as straight as you can, drawing out and up and all, opening up those shoulders. Now, if this hurts because you've got some knee issues, okay, then naturally just sit on your bum, either cross your legs or put your legs up nice and straight as much as you can, but keep that spine nice and straight, and imagine you're opening and then drawing out by here, okay? From there, what I want you to do is gently, morning Brian, gently close your eyes, okay? Take a big deep breath in through the nose, pause in, and then gently breathe it out the mouth. Okay, and again. Keep it going. Really trying to draw those shoulders back. Nice and relaxed. Good, nice and gentle. From there, right hand onto the left side of the chin. You're going to draw it over to the right shoulder. Nice and steady, nice and easy. Big deep breath. Nice and gentle. Nice and easy. Good. Gently swap your sides. Keeping the breathing the same. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. As deep as you can. Really fill the bottom half of the lungs up. Good. From there, relax in, bringing your chin to your chest, but draw your shoulders back at the same time. Good. Lift it up the head towards the ceiling. Good. From there, take your knees out nice and wide if you can. What you're going to do is keep your hips on your heels. You're going to walk your hands forward. Gently take your time. Stretch as far as you possibly can. Stretching those shoulders, lengthening that back as much as you can. Keeping your hips down. Take a big deep breath in through the nose.
Good, nice and steady. And again. Sit, brilliant job. Keep it easy, nice and steady. That's it. From there, taking those hands a little wider if you can. Walk them a little further if you can. Feel the stretch on the inside of your groin. That's it. Big deep breaths. From there, gently sliding your right hand underneath the left. Dropping the shoulder down, keeping the hip still. Taking your time. Nice and relaxed, nice and steady. Good. Flowing over towards the opposite side. Again, taking your time. Big deep breaths. Good. From there, coming into the middle, coming all the way up, pushing the back towards the ceiling, draw your knees underneath your hips, coming all the way over, down to the floor, big press away. That's it, big deep breaths. Good. From there, planting the feet, drawing the heels down, the hips up into that downward dog, drawing down as much as you can. Good. Gently coming down into that presser position, slowly lowering, taking your time. Again, big press away. Really lengthen the shoulders. Push away as much as you possibly can. Good. From there, coming up again. Drawing the heels back, knees back, chest down. Really stretching that back as much as you can. From there, drawing the hips down, feet together, lifting up the left leg, taking a big stance. If you can, keep the right knee off for a second, separate the toes, rolling it around, feeling that stretch on the outer thigh and the upper back. Big, deep breaths. Good, gently coming back around. From there, dropping the knee down. What you're going to do, you're going to take that outside arm down to the floor if you can. You're going to place that inside hand on the back of the head, and then from there, you're going to draw out and around, taking it as far as you possibly can, getting that elbow in line with the shoulder, and then drawing it all the way down, trying to get the elbow onto the floor, tapping the floor, and then gently coming around again. That's it. Nice, steady breathing. Slow and steady with this move. Feel it on the inside of your groin as you feel that stretch as much as you can. Good. Gently coming back around, coming up. From there, lifting the back knee off the floor, drawing back down into that press-up position. Okay, from there, lowering yourself down to the floor, pressing away as tall as you can. Big deep breath. Good. From there, hips up, tall as you can. Leaning back, heels to the floor as low as you can. Draw the knees back, chest down. Good. Gently into that pressing position. Feet together. Right leg driving up as tall as you can. Keeping the left knee off the floor. You're coming up and around. Embracing that stretch for a minute. Breathe it away. Good. Gently coming around. Planting the back knee on the floor. Outside elbow on the floor as well. You can slide back for you so you can see a little bit better. So outside arm onto the floor. Okay, inside hands onto the back of your head. You're drawing out and around. Big deep breath. Gently coming around. Tapping that floor if you can. Big rotation. So 2 more, nice and gentle. Flowing from the inside all the way around to the outside. Big deep breath. Taking your time. Good. From there, gently coming back up. Lifting that back knee off the floor. Taking a step back. Drawing down into that press-up position. Hitting the floor. Gently press away. Extend the neck as much as you can. Trying to relax as best as you can. Big deep breaths. You're doing amazing, guys, okay? Keep relaxing. From there, keeping the knees down, taking them wide, sinking the hips into the heels. Stretching out as much as you can. Take those wide hands, wide as the mat. Take a big deep breath in for the nose. And breathe it away. From there, lifting up that right hand, drawing it over the left as far as you can, and as you sink your hips down, feeling that stretch from the shoulder all the way down to the hip, all the way through those oblique muscles. Good, gently coming over onto the opposite side. Good. From there, gently coming up into that all four position. What you're going to do is gently squeeze your back. So tilt your pelvis, stick your bum out, push your chest out, squeeze in that back as much as you can. Good. Gently pushing it away, coming up as tall as you can. Good. Drawing it down. Big squeeze. Stay again, pressing away. Really pushing that chest away from the floor. Rounding that back as much as you can. Good. From there, what you're going to do is keep in that position. You're going to draw out one leg. Okay. You're going to take the opposite hand. You're going to slide it through. Coming down, dropping the shoulder. Coming all the way up. Coming all the way around. Just like so. Big deep breaths. All the way through. All the way around. Drawing your hip down into it. Just like so. Big deep breaths. Steady flow. Try not to rush it. Sit nice and steady. Sit two more. Good. Gently swapping sides if you can. Taking the leg out nice and wide. Taking that outside arm all the way through. Dropping the shoulder down deep as you can. And a big drive round. Nice and steady. Breathing it out. As controlled as you can. Good. Big deep breaths. So nice and steady, flowing from one to the other. Good. Gently drawing back, coming back down, sinking it down as deep as you can. Take a big deep breath as you walk those hands as far away as you can. Good. Drawing it up, round in the back, drawing the hips down, feeling out on the hip flexors and the abs as you press as tall away as you can. Big
Deep breath. From there,
coming up with the hips, walking your feet forward, walking your hands back, gently
come up as tall as you can. From there, what you're going to do, you're going to sink your hips down as deep as you can. If you need to, hold on to a piece of furniture to allow yourself to do that. Okay, by all means do so. If you need to hold on to a wall, a pillar, a door frame, okay, then naturally just gently guide yourself down into this position. If you can't make this position, then not to worry, okay? Just go as deep as you can, all right? So big deep breath. From there, holding on to the tiptoes, drawing the hips up and back, knees back as far as you can, and lengthening those legs, feeling it in the hamstring. Good. From there, coming down again, sinking in the hips, trying to use the backs of your arms, your triceps to draw it out, open up that groin. Good. Again, hold on to your toes, going up as tall as you can. Good. Draw those knees back. From there, sinking down again, deep as you can. What you're going to do, you're going to plant your right hand in the middle. Okay, you're going to come up a little. You're going to rotate as best as you can. Come back down. Swap arms. Rotate. Back down. Good. One more. Good. Gently coming up, tall as you can. Okay. So from there, what you're going to need is a yoga block if you can. From there, you're going to take a step forward. You're going to have that yoga block in line with your heel. Okay. From there, it's nice and sturdy. Got a good old grip. Okay. From here, your hand comes on the inside. You fan out, following it with your eyes. It's important that you slow it down because it will challenge your balance as much as it can. So it's there, nice and steady, nice and slow, flowing from the inside, separating the toes all the way around, challenging that rotation in the spine. Good. 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 From there, step forward, swap sides, step back. Again, have the foot and the hand shoulder width. Make sure the heel is in line. Hands fanning out, toes separated. Super slow, super steady. Big deep breath. Good, one more.
Good. Drop it down. From there, what you're going to do is go into a presser position. You're going to slide your left knee forward in between your hands. Now, keeping your hip as level as you can. You want to imagine there's a bar going through and a beam. If you need to slide your yoga block underneath your bum to allow you to stay straight, then by all means do so. If you don't need it, then by all means keep it up to the side. Okay, so walking those hands as far forward as you can, dropping down as best as you can. Big, deep breaths. Good. Deep as you can. From there, opposite hand. So the right hand is coming up, coming underneath, drawing the shoulder down. Open up those hips a little further. Big, deep breaths. Nice and steady. That's it. From there, gently coming back into the middle. Breathing it out. Breathing it away. Gently walking it up. Tall as you can, press it away. Curving that back. Draw the shoulders back as much as you can. Head up tall, lengthening that body. Super relaxed. Good. That's it. Hands up. Moving forward, coming up onto the knee, drawing up, extending that leg as back as far as you can, keeping the hips level if you can. Good. Coming down, drawing forward. Right leg this time. Sinking it back as much as you can. Keeping those hips level, walking those hands as far forward as possible. Bringing the chest down, stretching out the glutes. Big deep breaths. So big deep breaths. So from there, sliding that left hand underneath, rotating the upper body, keeping the hips as level as you can. Big deep breaths out. Nice and steady. Embracing that stretch on the glutes as much as you can. So steady as you can. Good. Gently coming up. Tall as you can. Big stretch forward. Gently relaxing, breathing it away. Nice and steady, walking it up as tall as you can.
Really lengthening that body. Squeezing that lower back. Keeping the hips level. Taking your time. Doing good, guys. Slow and steady. Good. From there, place those hands a little further forward, coming up onto that knee, drawing up and tall as far as you can backwards. Good. Gently coming down. Drop the knees down nice and wide, sinking it down as much as you can, opening up those hips. Good. Gently walking it up, nice and tall. Okay. What you're going to need is your yoga straps. Okay. You're going to place it onto one of your ankles. Doesn't matter which one. If you don't have a yoga strap, then by all means, you can use a towel, a belt, dog lead, a blanket, whatever you have. Okay, you want it holding from the back. You're going to come down, laying down as deep as you can, and that strap is going to come alongside your body like so. Okay, right. Now, if you don't have a long strap and you're just using a towel or blanket, by all means, you're going to need to hold a little further down, and you hold it this way, and then you're pulling up that way, and then ideally lifting up as much as you can. Now I'll give you a better camera angle. So from there, laying on the floor nice and flat, place one hand in front, you're going to be holding your strap, your blanket, your towel, whatever you've got, just like so, lifting up, and then pulling up like so as you lift up the knee, or like that. Okay, if you have a strap that's long enough, what you're going to do is lift it above your shoulder, and then that way you don't have to compromise. You're going to place your head on the floor, and then you're going to lift up as tall as you can this way, keeping your head down nice and neutral, keeping your elbows down and your hands facing flat like you would in a tricep extension. Okay, so with that being said and done, lay down nice and flat, hands up, bending at the knee, making sure that left leg is facing the floor, facing the ceiling with the heel. Okay, and nice and straight. Try not to rotate to one side or the other. Try and keep it all level. Okay, gently get ready. Go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Sit tall as you can. Feel those hip flexors stretching. Good. Gently relaxing, shaking it out, nice and loose. Lengthening that body as much as you can. Point your toes, point your hands, walk those hands as far away as you can. Stretch the shoulders, tall as you can. Good. From there, re-engage the toes,
holding onto that strap again. Okay, drawing up, getting ready, going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Big lift up, tall as you can. Good, gently relax. Coming down. Again, lengthening the body as much as you can. Walk those hands as far away as you can. Stretch your toes, point your toes. Relax the head, big deep breaths. Good, coming hands to shoulders. Big press away. Keeping your hips down as much as you can, but feel that stretch and that lengthen from the front of the body, the hip flexors, your lower arms, the shoulders, and then gently come back. What you're going to do is gently swap the straps over to the other feet. Coming down nice and tall. And just be aware that sometimes the flexibility on one side isn't the same on the other. Okay, so nice and easy as you're coming out. Okay, you ready? Going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Big drive up, tall as you can. So a little taller if you can. Good, gently relaxing. Lengthening the body, pointing the toes, stretching the hands out as much as you can. Big deep breaths. Nice and steady. Taking your time. Good, nice and gently again. Lifting up nice and tall. Holding on nice and tight. Lifting up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Big pull. Sit, gently relaxing. Nice and steady. Big stretch out, point your toes, stretch your hands out as tall as you can. Gently relaxing. From there, slide your hands down to your shoulders, big press away. Keeping the hips down, lengthening those arms, draw the neck up, and then sink it back down, all the way over. Deep as you can. Good. From there, grab yourself a little seat. If you want to, you can keep the straps on. Okay, you are going to hook onto your leg as much as you can. Hands in, one foot on the inside thigh. Now you don't have to use the straps. If you want, you can hold on and reach with your toes and then bring over the top. Okay, as you come down, or you can sit upright, hold onto the straps and then pull yourself down as much as that leg will allow. Ideally, get your chest to your thigh. For some of you mere mortals like me, this is it. This is all we got. Okay, so big deep breaths, big stretch, leaning into it. Good, gently shaking out. Swap sides. Drawing in deep as you can now with that stretch. Good. Gently shaking it out. Checking the straps off, placing it to the side. Have an amazing day, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you're feeling a little bit more flexible, a little bit looser, especially in the quads, the hip flexors, our back, the shoulders. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Thanks for being here on a consistent basis. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for your kindness. Thanks for your support. Thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't already, be a part of the team. You know, I'd love to help you more and more. So if you can, before you go, give a thumbs up to the video. Give the video a little like. Share it with your friends. All the people who are tight and moaning in the world about how tight and sore or tense they are. Tell them to come along. All right? Have a lovely one. Knees loved it. Look at that. Getting more and more flexible, Brian. I promise you. It's gonna be worth the build up, you know, and adding these watt bike sessions in, mate. You're gonna make a great bit of progress. Thanks again for coming. Thanks again for your time. I appreciate you all. Have a lovely day. Get outside. It's not the sunniest, but it's not wet either. It's just right. So have a lovely little walk and get moving. If you have any questions between now and tomorrow morning's session, drop me a message. Be more than happy to help you out, okay? You take care, see you soon, and have a lovely day.